Hi, welcome to my video on simplify perfect cubic radicals or cubic roots. There's a unit done on square root radicals or square roots, so that needs to be looked at in Algebra 2. Now I'm going to look at simplifying cubic radicals. Exponent of 3 or a power of 3. Simplify each. 1 cubed is 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 4 times 2 is 8. 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3, 27 times 3, 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27. Okay, 4 cubed is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. 5 cubed is 5 times 5 times 5, which is 25 times 5 is 125. And we could have more, but I'm just doing a few. So 10 cubed is 10 times 10 times 10. So that's 100 times 10 is 1,000. 3 zeros. A half cubed is 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And we can have decimals cubed, so it's decimal 0.2 times 0.2, 0.2, so 2 times 2 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. And there's 1, 2, 3 decimal places, so we start here and go 1, 2, 3 decimal places, and decimal 2 cubed is decimal 0.008. So when you cube a decimal, you get triple the number of decimal places. And let's simplify each of these. You should learn the cubes or recognize the cubes of 8 is 2 cubed, 27 is 3 cubed, 64 is 4 cubed, 5 is 125 is 5 cubed, and again I could do 6 cubed, which is 6 times 6 times 6. So that's 36 times 6 is 216. Okay, but I only have so many. Simplify each. Now we're reversing it. This is the cube root. Notice when you do square root, you have there's a 2 here. So the square root of 1 is 1. This is the cube root of 1. So the cube root of 1 is 1. Because what number multiplied by itself 3 times gives you 1? The answer is 1. The cube root, 1, 3. This is the cube root of 27. So 27, what number multiplied by itself 3 times gives you 27? The answer is 3. The cube root of 125 is what number cubed will give you 125 is 5, so the cube root of 125 is 5. The cube root of 8, 2 cubed is 8, so the cube root of 8 is 2. And let's look at that. So 2 cubed is 8, so hence the cube root of 8 is 2. Or similar to here, 3 cubed gives you 27, so the cube root of 27 is 3. E, the cube root of 1 over 1,000, that's the cube root of 1 is 1, the cube root of 1,000 is 10, because 10 times 10 times 10 gives you 1,000. There's 3 tens in 1,000 as factors. And the cube root of 64 is 4, because 3 to the 4 is 64, so the cube root of 64 is 4. And the cube root of 27 is a 3, and there's 3 decimal places, so we have to take one of them, so it's decimal 3. The cube root of 8 is 2, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decimal places, so we need 2 of them. So decimal 2 is 0.2. So when you're doing roots in terms of decimals, you have to take in square roots. If you had a square root of, say, decimal 0.4, the square root of 4 is 2. Square roots, which is a 2, you take half the number of decimal places. Cube roots, you take 1/3 the number of decimal places. Okay, let's continue. Some more simplifying. Simplify each. Extra practice. A, the cube root of 8. The cube root of 8 is 2 times. The cube root of 27 is 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. That's a multiplication sign right there. And we have a cube root of 1,000 and the square root of 4. So the cube root of 1,000 is a 10, because 10 times 10 times 10 makes 1,000. The square root of 4 is 2, and that gives us 5 when we divide. And so we have to do PEMDAS. We have to simplify the inside of the radical before we can do anything. So 20 times 6 is 120. Remember, PEMDAS, we have to multiply before we add. That's the cube root of 125. And the cube root of 125 is 5, because 5 cubed gives you 25. And we simplify here. Let's do the inside first. Now, in PEMDAS, PEMDAS, we have to do inside of the brackets first. So 7 squared plus 3 times 5. The brackets or the exponents are done. Now we have to do the powers. So we have to do 7 squared is 49. Now we do multiplication division from left to right. So we have to multiply before we add. That's 15. And now we add it up. That's a 64. And the cube root of 64 is 4, because 4 cubed is 64. E, simplify. I have a cube root. And I have to work out the inside first, so I have to do the root first. The square root of 36 is 6. That's the cube root. 2 plus 6 is 8. The cube root of 8 is 2. And F, let's see, we have to do the cube root of 27 is 3. The square root of 9 is 3. And the cube root of 64 is 4. So we have to add from left to right. So that's a 9 minus 4, which is 5. Again, the cube roots, perfect cubes. This is just reviewing in relation to the perfect cubes. And that brings us to the end of the video. And if you like my video, click on the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. And that's the content that I have on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained. Thank you for viewing my video. Excuse me. Bye-bye.